Nobody likes playing B on Mirage, and I'm sure at least a few times every game your team gets B rushed, blinded about 200 times in the span of 2 seconds, and completely run over at B. So in today's video, I'm going to talk about how to stop B rushes on CT side Mirage. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, and check me out on Twitch as well. Link in the description. But for now, let's get right into it. So in this video, I'm going to be going over a few things. First of all, how to default at B, what to do when there's a B rush, where to play alone, and how to get apps control. But first and foremost, let's first talk about how to prepare for a rush. Getting apps control or just making T's think that you could be in apps can stop a B rush before they even get out on the site. You can start by jump throwing this 128 tick smoke from CT spawn, which will land deep apps, potentially scaring off T's from even entering apps early. Sending one player towards cat at the beginning is really helpful when doing this, just so they have sound cues if a fast B play is coming in. If it isn't a fast B play, you can get a player in the balcony or deep apps and pretty much just have this bait set up. One guy jump spotting and the other either on the sofa or close on the balcony. So what if a B rush comes in? How can you make sure it's handled perfectly? Well, if you're at truck, this play by Xipix is probably the most standard play that I feel works the best. Whether you're just in a pug or a team match, as you can see, all Xipix has to do is jump spot, and once he sees an enemy or his teammate calls out that they hear people running up, once the push comes out, he just steps back, throws the smoke, and completely smokes off the barred window. You might be wondering why he smokes off the barred window. Doesn't that give T's an advantage? Well, I'll get back to that in a second. After he throws the smoke, he steps back to the other window to catch players trying to jump out, and then his only job is to sit in the corner under apps and stay alive and wait for his teammates to rotate so he could get some support. Now, the smoke is really important to make this play work, because even if you get the first kill on the guy jumping out the window and then die, the smoke at the window prevents an opper from killing your rotators in market, allowing them to jump out the window and help you hold the site as soon as possible. Which is why it's so important that you stay under the window in apps like Xipix does in this play, because once again, even if you die, you're gonna stall enough time for your teammates to rotate and hopefully clean up leftover kills, as T's are gonna have to jump out and spend a lot of time swinging you to even try and kill you. So now you've got a decent idea on some plays to make with your team and how to either get apps control or hold against a fast play. So what exactly should you do if you're alone at B, in case your cat player dies fast or your incredible Gold Nova teammates in matchmaking decide to only send you B on a full buy, or you have a feeling that there might be a walk up late B play in the round? Well, don't worry, because here's some good angles to play. First of all, two really powerful off angles. If you're not even looking to let players get close up apps, sitting at this little step up towards truck is a great spot to play. You might not even think it's a powerful angle, and I don't blame you, but as someone who has used a spot consistently against like level 9 to 10 Faceit players, I can say that it works really well. The reason it works so well is because if a T is walking up B, they clear apps like this. First looking at fan to see if any CT is playing the headshot angle, then peeking out window to see if there's an opper. And by the time they're peeking market window, without them knowing it, you'll have already caught them with their pants down and have a free kill. Then you can just stall for teammates to rotate like Xipix did and probably win the round off that. If you've just rotated to B from either CT or window or something like that, and suspect that the T's could be pushed up close in apps already, sitting in this bench corner works really well if a T tries to walk out apps. They can look bench, look truck, and then eventually swing out to check back site, and once again will be overexposed and hopefully caught off by you in the bench corner, as you'll have a lot of time to kill them. Obviously, you have to be careful that the T's don't just jump out of the window, but if it's a B lurker with above 4 brain cells, ideally that shouldn't be happening, as they'll just be walking up without nades and trying to get information. Another good play to make if you're alone is if you're alone with an op especially, which FYI, you should never op at B alone if you're a B anchor in pugs. If you're the cat player, you can get away with it, but anyway, a good spot to play if you're alone is empty pillar, or you can walk up on the box's back site. You should be able to get a free kill on the first player walking up without them even being able to see you, and then can fall back and hold the bulk push and just play around the pillar. And most of the time in this angle, you're going to be taking one-on-one fights, so let's hope you've watched your simple and Kenny-S demos, and you should be good at this spot for at least another kill before you get overwhelmed. But getting 2 kills at B really is your job, as you just really have to stall time for your teammates to rotate. And the final thing I want to go over is a quick pop flash if your teammate wants to get some info, or knows of a player close apps. Just going in the bench corner and aiming right in this area at the bar can give your player on balcony some guaranteed kills on some unsuspecting Ts, and is great if you're a man down or just want to try to get some guaranteed kills and double up on site. Just try and get the entry while the Ts are walking up. But yeah, besides that, I think that is all of the basics that I want to show you guys on Mirage B's site. If you like this video, be sure to leave a comment telling me what map or spot I should talk about next, and once again, subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitch if you're new. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.